Dazza, and today I've got a Subway, and also I've got a waffle machine. But I'm going to put this in a waffle machine, but what I want to know is my waffle! Look how nicely packaged this box is, by the way. So, in this golden package, we have got a 6-inch. Oh,
let's get ready to rumble!
It's a meatball marinara. So we're going to somehow attempt to put this into that and make it edible. So usually what we would do is we would come up with some kind of magical way to use the batter and the thing itself, but we're not doing that this time. We're not doing that. We've ran out of ideas completely, right? So what we're going to do this time is we're literally just going to sit it in. We're going to make this edit as easy as possible for us.
Wait, so it's not going to be leaking?
Oh no! Well, I mean, it's still
It might leak marinara sauce.
There's a lot of sauce in there.
Okay, okay.
Are you ready?
Oh,
Is that oil? What is that?
It's fry light. Right, ready?
Yep.
okay, let's crush it.
Is that hard? Or is that quite easy to push down?
Quite easy. Oh! Oh!
Oh, I can smell that.
Smell it?
Oh, wow!
Alright.
Yo! Oh my god, that smells good!
Alright!
It smells like a fun fair. This is basically a toasted Subway.
Yeah, basically.
See, you asked for it toasted in Subway. It's just a bigger version of that.
Yep.
Breathe!
It's not leaking! It's not leaking! Oh.
Ah! Oh!
Yo.
Do you think we can keep it going, or do you think it's...
I think you can keep it going for a bit more.
Don't know.
So what if it's burnt a little bit? It's like a nice char, right?
Exactly. I mean, that's what the point of a waffle.
Exactly.
Nice crispness of surface area.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's like it's still actually quite like soft.
I
Should
don't know.
I flip it so we can see?
Yeah.
That's not too bad, not too bad. That side is a lot nicer, but oh well, I've just ruined it. Ah well then, ah well. So in the day's episode. So in the day's episode of Will It Waffle, we have got a meatball marinara waffle. Let's get round about it. Do you know, see, just before we started recording there, I literally just said it's just a Subway. Because it's literally just a Subway. I think what will happen is the texture will change. The texture will definitely change there. Daniel said that, but I'm passing it off like I said it. Ooh, nice cut. I feel like bloody Paul Hollywood, man. See the way I'm cutting that? He always cuts it with a big knife, doesn't he? Ooh.
Whoa! What the hell?
I think you'll get a very different texture out of this.
I think you're gonna get a
super thin now.
super different texture out of this.
You switch the adjectives.
Switch the addition.
All you need to do is just copy and paste the subtitles. So I think the reason that this has worked so well is because there's so much sauce that's actually inside it, the marinara. I think if it was just like an Italian BMT with no sauce, just plain, I don't think it would have worked as well. I think it would have been too dry. The bread is completely different. The bread's been condensed right into it, into wee tiny thin slices. Like you can just see the difference there. Like, look how crispy that is there.
Oh. Oh.
Like you can see there. Obviously that's the bit where like the waffle would squeeze it at its thinnest. They bits, I don't know how I feel about they bits because they bits have been squeezed that thinly that there's not really anything in it. It's just pure bread because all the sauce has all been squeezed out into the thicker bits here, which you can literally see is true there. I mean, you can't see it, but I can see it. There's a lot more sauce in these bits than what there would be in the tiny, tiny thin bits. The meatballs are a nice touch. I think, actually, because it is meatballs, right? I was literally just about to say they've been squashed pretty nicely, but they've no really, because they're that big. They're kind of they're stodgy. If you get what I mean, they're stodgy meatballs. Do you get me?
Yep.
Yep. So I think because of that, obviously the bigger bits like these bits here,
Yeah.
that's where the meatballs have stayed, right? In the flat bits, they've no really kind of like squashed into the flat bit because it's a meatball, because it's a stodgy meatball. But see if it was something, I keep referring back to it because it's the only Subway that I actually like eating, but an Italian BMT where all the meats are all flat, then it would have evenly spread through the whole waffle.
I feel like in that other half you can see it really well there. Like in this part here, because that's just on the corner of a square.
Aye.
That is not being, not being smushed.
Aye, exactly. So the way that Subway brand the whole things, it's a Subway sandwich, right? But with a Subway sandwich, you can easily open it up and pick out things that you don't like. Say you ordered onions by mistake, you can open it up, you can pick out a wee onion, it's fine, you can put your bread back on tap. With this, it has made it into a kind of a packaged and nicely together waffle sandwich. You've got your Subway bread, you've got your meatballs and your marinara sauce all inside it, and then everything's all condensed into a nice wee waffle sandwich. Look at that, you break it open, look at that, absolutely stunning. Look at that meatball, look at that meatball.
Easy to break as well.
Easy to break because obviously it's in bloody sections. See what I'm saying with the meatball there though, it's only in like the biggest parts because that's the only places it can fit.
So are you saying maybe that a BMT would have been better or worse?
If there was no meatballs in it and it was flat meats like salami, pepperoni, all that kind of nonsense, I think the coverage would have been better. Or the whole Subway in general. I think because of the meatballs, they're that big and like kind of meaty that they can only really go so far. You can't squash it right down flat. You probably could if you were doing it properly, but if you're just doing a bloody waffle machine, well, nobody's a professional here. A meatball Subway. Will it waffle? Better cotton socks it does, aye. What weird and wonderful mental items of food do you want me to put in this waffle machine next? How's about you let me know down in the comments below.